summer sun is nearly set, and now it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the San Diego Padres. 2 playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next, Matt Strom, a native of North Dakota, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
At the plate, number 4, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, number 4.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Strom, a 6'3" left-hander. He was a 21st round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 287 the average coming in. 25 homers and 71 runs batted in. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a shot out to right center field. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks at this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Digging in, Zach Cozart. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Upton leads off second with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. 1-2 now. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full, 3-2. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. In his career, Kinsler hits a little over the 270 mark. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Roy, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 7 home runs for him on the year now as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hit back up the middle. Galvis towards second. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, Ian Kinsler is a difference maker right now. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
At the plate, Garrett Richards. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
The 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 4.
Standing in, number 4. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Here's a high pop-up. Hosmer calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Halos lead this one 7-0. Garrett Richards, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Richards. This guy's stuff is unbelievable. 95 to 97 miles an hour with sink. And sometimes that fastball he throws, it has a mind of its own. Sometimes it sinks, sometimes it cuts. Good, hard, vicious breaking slider, and his changeup has gotten better. The key to Garrett Richards is staying healthy. And if he's healthy and brings his A game, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the bump.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, a guy who's been playing great is Austin Hedges. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Now batting, Brandon Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A 1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. And Kinsler will settle under this one for out number 2.
Batting third, First baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now in the box, Eric Hosmer. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. High pop up. Maldonado is there, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Digging in to try it again, Andrelton Simmons. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Guys, this game features the league's best teams that are not currently leading a division. What does this matchup mean to the overall playoff picture?
You know what, Dan? These teams are so close on paper. It's going to be execution that gets one of these teams over the hump.
I agree with you, D-Roy. I think one of the things, if you believe that good pitching is going to eventually stop good hitting, I think whichever one of these two teams pitches best the remaining part of the schedule is going to be the team that comes out on top in this division.
Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
Settling in now, Justin Upton. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. First pitch on its way to Upton. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ripped down the first base line. And Hosmer won't be able to get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. Striding into the box, Zach Cozart. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Upton, the runner at second with 1 away. Missed with a breaking ball. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Up next for the Angels. Second
Now at the plate, Ian Kinsler, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. Here's a drive out to left center field. And the throw in gets away from him as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here's Albert now as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels do get a run in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 8 and the Padres nothing. Here's Will Myers, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Wind up and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Chase Headley.
So striding forward now, Chase Headley. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Pujols waits on it. And that's the third out. Padres down in order. Still 8-0. So stepping in, Chris Young. He went deep for a grand slam in his first at-bat.
Chris Young.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Right on the corner. 2-2. Full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Digging in, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Garrett Richards. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, number 4.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 4. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Young, the runner at third. Maldonado is over at second with 1 down in the inning. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So digging in now, Andrelton Simmons. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
0-1, here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
The 0-2 delivery hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe has a play, and that ends the inning. Angels strand a couple as the lead holds at 8-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hedges. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Popped him up. Maldonado will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first down. And with 1 away, we check out where these guys sit in the current division standings, and it's not all that pretty as they face a sizable deficit at this point in the season. Stepping in, Freddie Galvis, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bouncer up the middle, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Standing in now, Matt Strom. Now a bunt attempt here. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Center fielder number 7, Manuel Margot.
Stepping in, Manuel Margot. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Young coming on. And that's the third out. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Here's Justin Upton now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The left fielder number 8. Justin Upton.
First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Ball one. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Third baseman, number 7.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. Two players that this organization has to be happy about right now. So now the Angels cleanup batter, Zach Cozart. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. On the ground to third. Backhanded. And quickly there are two away.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
In now for the Angels, Ian Kinsler. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. And this will be a base hit for Kinsler. And the 2-out hit will bring Albert Pujols to the plate.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game 1. This could be huge.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Renfroe is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Angels leave 1 as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Here's Brandon Phillips. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High pop-up. Pujols is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Young, and he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Richards peers in. 0-2 pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still 8-0. Here's Chris Young. It was a walk in his last trip.
Center fielder number 24, Chris Young.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Colin Ray gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First delivery to him on the way. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Young playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Digging in now, Martin Maldonado. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The windup and the 0-1. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. So here now is the pitcher, Garrett Richards. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The 1-0 home. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
The batter, number 4.
Stepping up now, number 4. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Maldonado stands at second with 2 gone. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Popped him up. Hosmer is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Angels strand 1 as the lead holds at 8-0. Stepping into the box, Hunter Renfroe. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's Chase Headley. He popped out in his first trip. Now the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Austin Hedges. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here's a high pop-up. Maldonado over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. In now, Andrelton Simmons. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Arodys Vizcaíno gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Digging in once again, Justin Upton. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goodness, 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Third baseman, number 7.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Zach Kozar. Previously against Vizcaíno, he's 1 for 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tap down the line. There to take it is Headley. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
Digging in and looking for more, Ian Kinsler trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Cozart, the runner at first with 2 gone. Kinsler ahead and a 2-0 count.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2-0 count and the pitch. There's a swing and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Myers going back to the track, to the wall, onto the 3rd floor balcony and gone. It's a 2-run home run off the bat of Ian Kinsler, number 11 for him on the season, as they just continue to pour it on here.
That's why you can't fall behind 2-0 to a power hitter like him. He's a dead red fastball hitter, and he knew the pitcher had to serve one up. A perfect storm or perfect nightmare, depending on which dugout you're in.
In now, Albert Pujols, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. One strike to Pujols. Very weakly on the ground. Here's the 0-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And they try to get Pujols to chase here, but he lays off. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 10 and the Padres nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Count. The pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, pitcher, Aroldis Vizcaino.
Michael Geddes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 33, Michael Geddes.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. One out, nobody on. high in the air out towards shallow right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Richards peers in. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Back here at Petco Park. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Jose Torres enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jose Torres.
So striding in, Chris Young. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
24, Chris Young.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Up into the corner now. A fair ball. And he will get there as the Angels are in business with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stepping in now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Young stands at second with no outs. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit to the left side. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The pitcher number 43, Garrett Richards.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Richards. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
1-1 to the Angels pitcher. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way in front of that fastball. The 1-2. Popped him up. Hedges over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, number 4. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. That's a tough take. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Here's Brandon Phillips. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Pujols is in his tracks now. 1 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, D-Row, that's a 1-out single right there. And hey, the pitcher hasn't pitched out of the stretch in a while. He's been pretty sharp so far in this one.
Yeah, and hopefully that runner right there can get his attention a little bit more diverted on first base, and then he leaves a cookie over the middle of the plate.
Here's Will Myers. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Padres, right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. He went down on strikes last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Richards comes set. Here's the 1-0. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Two-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hosmer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And another foul ball.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The next 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is the right fielder, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Edelbray Ramos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Striding in, Andrelton Simmons. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Simmons racing for second now. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple.
And that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the 3-bagger.
Here's Justin Upton now as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout as you get a look at our line score. It's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Zach Cozart. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out and a runner on third. Oh, and look out as they brush him back here. It's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Galvis gonna have to hurry, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels lead it 11-0. Here's Chase Headley. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
That's wide, 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Austin Hedges. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air out to left field. Upton's under it. 1 out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Striding in once again, Freddie Galvis. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. On its way is pitch number 75. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Not close, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Tapper right back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the shoe route.
The pitcher, number 61, Eduardo Ramos.
A.J. Ellis will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Lays off 1-0. For the current campaign, Ellis is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Upton's after it, and that ends the inning. Padres leave one. They trail in this one 11-0. Bright lights of downtown on the San Diego Bay. We're back now from Petco Park in the Gas Lamp District as we're set to start the ninth. Here's Albert now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Craig Stammen is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
One strike to Pujols. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2. Popped him up. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Chris Young.
Here's Chris Young. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Alex Dickerson is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 24, Alex Dickerson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Young will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Into the box, Martin Maldonado, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Renfroe, originally from Mississippi, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Young leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's over. 3-1. 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. And no shot there for Headley. It's past him, a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
The pitcher, number 42, Garrett Richards.
Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Richards. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on its way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Here's a high pop-up. Headley is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, number 4. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Angels 12 and the Padres nothing. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the third base line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Standing in now, Brandon Phillips, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Number 4 is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Into the box now, Eric Hosmer. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
The 1-1 home. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! A two-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. And even 30 home runs on the year. But that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the ninth, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Cannon Middleton enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. In now, Will Myers.
Number 4.
He swings and grounds it to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Ready now, Hunter Renfroe. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Chase Headley, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. A little bouncer. San Diego down to their final strike. And he misses there. 1-2. Renfroe is off at first with 2 away. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-2 the final score in this ball game. The Los Angeles Angels scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Garrett Richards wins for the league best 15th time, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. Matt Strahm was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco Park.